We'll see if he can keep that going here in game 1. RLCS is what's at stake. Though downfield, Nachito slows it down. Though just sends it back in. Noli considering a demo. Godsmilla will bicycle flip that one over. Noli down to the middle, no one back, and the lob will send it over to Godsmilla, who was key in a lot of passes. 6 assists last series, but speaking of assists, Relating Wave, he doesn't need any.
So much space in the midfield. He takes use of all of it. A huge bump from Virtuoso on Noli. That's why he was so slow to get up to the challenge. And Relating Waves, he's just going to punish it, send it in, and the aggression from Discombobulators comes out. We've seen that all season long. Demo plays be a part of their play style.
And the triple prong attack. Virtuoso going for that pass after Nachito put it off the backboard. Relating Wave, flicking it high, though. We'll stop it. Noli and Godsmilla in net. Noli is going to chase this one down. Though did help him out, but it stopped. Nachito, the shot off the backboard and back. Virtuoso, he wasn't sure how it was going to bounce there. A lot of times those kick down off the crossbar.
And you just got to make a prediction. Unfortunately for him, it just was not the right angle. Even the bump play.
The demo left the net wide open. That shot just needed to be low, but now 2v1. And that also does not come to fruition.
But Discombobulators, their aggression is really showing up in this series right off the bat. Something that, maybe they had a pep talk, a huge communication error, recently in the AS Monaco series. Now they're looking energized.
But we've seen Method control the game against Singularity, but Singularity still find ways to battle back.
Yeah.
And there was a missed chance for Discombobulators. However, like you said, they're playing with ferocity. Double tap pass off the backboard, though full clears. Back to the corner, though again challenging. It kicks out to the middle. Godsmilla waiting. Back up towards the corner. Now Relating Wave in the corner beats out Noli. Demo from Virtuoso on Godsmilla. Though challenged by Nachito, but wins it back to the backboard. Off to the side, Godsmilla, the ceiling down. Virtuoso out, Noli stops it. Relating Wave clears to the sideline. Tho's there, Virtuoso breaks up the pass, has to prevent the shot from Tho, he does.
Good pressure so far from Singularity. They are just keeping this ball in the opponent's corner, not letting anything out, starving with the midfield boost and also the corner. They're just running through their half and doing a great job of also identifying when they need to hit a cross-pitch pass. Singularity definitely looking like a threat.
And we see a long pass now over to Noli.
This could be it.
Noli dropped down. Scary moment, but you're right. That even there, scoping out team members on the clears. And Virtuoso getting a block in a scary moment. Singularity, they're really starting to amp up Turtle. Relating Wave off the sidewall. Godsmilla, backward. Noli gets one demo, goes for Virtuoso. He gets him beat. And Tho ties it up for Singularity.
The clutch shooter Tho, just with a cleanup shot after a great demo from Noli on the wall, opens it up and gets revenge after a Discombobulators demo play earlier.
That demo play and then forcing that defender to make a move.
Yeah.
You can't sit there complacent when you got someone trying to hunt down a demo. And Tho, the lead scorer for Singularity, comes through yet again.
He's just always on point. In those situations where he has to make a shot on net and make it count, he does.
It's been all season that he's been reliable. But a double commit. Back pass, Virtuoso intercepts, pass to himself! What? An interception right to a goal.
Virtuoso, look at this placement on the corner. The perfect pass to himself. That is so difficult to pull off. Getting it off the corner with a perfect bounce like that, so incredible. What a play from Virtuoso.
He saw that Tho wanted to get the back pass and jumped on that angle. Completely playing the defense.
Yeah. And what a way to plan ahead, though. I mean, figuring out how to set himself up in a time where he had no teammates ahead.
We'll see if Discombobulators can hold on. Virtuoso off the corner. Goes for boost steal. It's back to Nachito. Backboard bounce is strong. Godsmilla will send it downfield. Relating wave. Blocked by Tho. Confusion there. Nachito and Virtuoso both going for it, but Nachito's possession makes up. Goes for the bump. Now on the other end, Tho
counterattack.
got some boost. Double tap. And it's bouncing off the crossbar and out. So close. Seemed like he was going to make the magic happen.
I believed it, Tho. He had the air dribble, the angle. He just couldn't get it in the bottom of the net, but he's got another chance here. Off the backboard, there's only
Virtuoso! Virtuoso off the back of the net, gets the saves, push the ball downfield, and that will secure the win in Game 1 for Discombobulators. He came out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere to make that save. That was incredible.
And what a start for this series. Game 1 is already a nail-biter.
Oh my.
You would have thought Singularity would have finished that. There was 2 back-to-back opportunities.
Some quality opportunities. Even the shot from Tho. If that was on target, that would have gone in.
Oh, it would have been insane.
That would have gone in. He had the line. It just was inches away.
And the player who got the save last second, Virtuoso, he's the guy who set himself up. Look at this first touch and the interception like you called it, James. Reading the back pass. Having that first touch because he has
so fluid. It was
forward.
Such a fluid motion. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. And he executed perfectly. And then even the save at the end, wrapping around the back of the net, blocking the high shot, and then pushing that downfield.
MVP performance right there from Virtuoso. He was dominant on the field. But Singularity, I thought they did a great job of fighting back with the demos. They were matching the aggression and trying to get in the face of Discombobulators as well. And they had great opportunities, though. If he hit that double touch, that would have been a huge boost of energy.
And that last save, that
I don't know how he got it. I didn't even see where he came from. Was he on the backboard?
He wrapped around the back of the net, the squishy style save that he made so popular.
Oh, okay. Wow. I mean, that's a sneaky thing to do. Nobody even sees that. When you're taking a shot and somebody goes in the back of the net, their name tag and nameplate pretty much disappears completely because they get hidden by the wall.
Yeah, so
you assume you have an opening.
That was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. And we'll take another look at this save.
Oh, man.
As it comes in right there. What? Virtuoso off the back and gets the dunk.
That was so fast. I didn't even see it whenever the initial shot took place.
Unbelievable.
I can't believe he managed to even get a touch on that.
It was an incredible effort from him to just squeeze out that win.
Yeah.
And those 1-goal leads, they're always scary.
We've seen that a lot today as well. These close games where it just comes down to one mistake or one incredible save like that. Virtuoso, he starts out strong for Discombobulators.
Godsmilla quickly off kickoff will beat the defender to the ball. Just 10 seconds in, and we see Singularity getting on the board.
Yeah, and a huge momentum play here from Godsmilla. Like you said, just completely outpacing Nachito. Not even close.
Finesse touch there as well. He can't blast that too hard.
Yeah.
Just air rolls into it, gets the chip right over the defender. Great finesse on that shot. Godsmilla picked it up late in their series versus method.
Same with Noli, though. I mean, we were waiting for him to pop off. He did. And once he got kind of some momentum going, he was unstoppable.
Ooh. Noli looking to recreate some of that magic that made him unstoppable in the first series. Shot from Nachito off the crossbar now on the other end, though. Shot off backboard. Rebound chance for Godsmilla. He pops it. Handled by Relating Wave. 50-50 from Nachito, but it still remains. The Discombobulators tap before this clear. Godsmilla stops it back. Virtuoso off the ceiling, down. Now Doli getting a long clear, playing ping pong right now. Another clear goes to the sideline. Relating Wave gets beat to the ball by Noli. Noli trying to pinch pass it into the middle. Pinch back to the corner. Virtuoso coming in for the challenges. 2 quality 50-50s. Now Nachito will get beat by Godsmilla. Godsmilla can't get the follow-up touch. Noli puts it off the side. Tho to the corner. Tho pops it up. Godsmilla backflips. That'll leave space for Nachito to work with.
Good possession so far from Singularity. I mean, they've had a strong showing, but Noli, look at him off the ceiling.
About 5 boosts short of getting that follow-up touch that might have resulted in a goal. Not the greatest touch from Tho. Godsmilla and Tho both commit. Noli's buying time. This air dribble is going for the flip reset, but it wasn't clean. Couldn't get it. But still, he burned a lot of time for his defenders to get back in position.
Yeah. Oh no, that's a good hit. Good demo.
The infield pass, the slight touch, the shot's too high, double commit. And we saw the pressure from Discombobulators. They're making space with demos.
Yeah.
They still haven't been able to take full advantage of that play yet.
Had a good chance there as well. Virtuoso, good back pass. Strong, smart possession. Keeping it close with them. Trying not to lose it right away. But Tho, he has a chance here. Godsmilla, the cleanup man. Always that third guy rotating and finishing off those shots. And so far, the pressure has been mostly in Singularity's favor.
They've controlled this game as we're past the halfway point. Just a 1-goal game. Relating wave by 1, challenging Godsmilla for another. Will get the mid boost, can still help. The backward pass, Virtuoso.
Oh, it's open. What?
Virtuoso, a great effort.
Noli got
that pass.
Noli got a pre-jump save there as well. I don't know how he managed to get a touch there. Seemed like he was falling. A great recovery.
And again, Tho wasn't expecting a miss. Perhaps he would have tried to hit that double tap with a little more precision, just assuming that defender was going to get a piece of it. But a majority of the opportunities certainly in favor of Team Singularity. Ball bouncing back to Virtuoso. Nachito gets a demo on Godsmilla. Noli and Tho working together on the offensive end. Double tap chance. Blocked. Godsmilla again demoed. He's been demoed 2 times in the last few seconds.
Oh,
that's
no.
vulnerable. And a virtual laser beam by Virtuoso.
If you're Godsmilla, you're so frustrated right now. Back-to-back demos. This man has barely been on the field. And they use the space created from the demo. Virtuoso hits a great redirect from midfield on an open net.
Blasting that shot. As we just hit the 1-minute mark.
And that's tilting. That is the worst. Getting demoed twice and then a goal scored right after it.
That's when you grip your controller a little more tightly. Maybe a Jesse-style slight slap on the desk. Tho, infield pass. Nachito and Virtuoso both jumping on that. Good speed by Relating Wave, but it's back to Tho. Tho, no boost, kicks it downfield. Relating Wave, full boost, will pop it, but he gets demoed. Nachito. You could even see Tho considering going for another demo. Good block. Godsmilla on the hunt. Lobs back towards net. Cleared to the side. Noli stopping this one.
What's he gonna do? Off the ceiling.
Off the ceiling, going for the double tap. Doesn't hit it.
Oh,
Bounce shot. And Tho, at 1 second left on the clock, finishes off this ball that Noli gives him.
It is always Tho. And look at the slow shot. He turned his car last second to delay the hit. Get a smaller hit with power, and now it just rolls in. Tho, you are a clutch legend. How does he do it every single time?
He manages to make it work no matter the situation. Noli, however, he had some fantastic touches defensively, getting both assists this game as well. I mean, part of the offense.
Just that setup in itself, going off the ceiling, managing to hit it off the backboard and put the defense in such a tough spot. They were forced to make a save, and Tho with the patience to get a slower hit.
I mean, look at this. Well, I mean, we'll take another look. Noli gets his flip back, jumps immediately, hits the ball. So he doesn't go for one of those ceiling shots. He's just trying to feed his teammate. He knows that Tho's in the middle, and you'd rather have no one else there. Great speed. You see Relating Wave.
The flip, too.
And that, like you said, that side flip, it allowed him to just get the changeup hit. completely thrown off the defense.
It's a literal translation into Rocket League of a curveball almost, because it's nobody expects it. They're just panicking going for the save. You can throw up anything like that or throw out a crazy, switch up like that after such a fast-paced game. There's 1 second left. Nobody thinks you're going to go for a slow shot. He just barely hits it in.
Little side.
That's all it takes.
Little side flip. And sometimes things work beautifully for you. And that little bounce shot was enough to beat out the defense in a big moment. In Singularity, they deserved that win.
Definitely.
If you look at a lot of their opportunities, they had a possession for a majority of the game. They played very well. This was a fantastic response from Singularity to the Game 1 win from Discombobulators.
And Discombobulators, the demos, it was all aggression for them. When they got any sort of opportunities off of a demo, we saw the double Godzilla kill to lead into open space for an opportunity. Let's see if Team Singularity can still persevere against all of that aggression.
Noli. You see Singularity trying to work out of their own half. Nachito getting the demo. We've seen Discombobulators get aggressive and get the demos, but they haven't been able to score shortly after that. That's usually a play that we've seen a lot. Is you get the demo, make the net open for a split second, have the shot come in. We've seen demos come out and open up space, but that shot has not really come in yet. Though, kick it out. Noli beat to the ball by Relating Wave. That bounce gave Godsmilla some trouble. That rebound out to Relating Wave. Nachito will slow it down in the corner. Close call there for Singularity. And they're not out of trouble yet. Discombobulators on the attack still. Corner pass. Nachito has, though, jump in front of him. Virtuoso will control it in the corner. Dribble kicks back to Nachito. Up in the air now. Noli send it out to the sideline. Big clear opportunity for a Relating Wave, and he hits it right down the center. Godsmilla, center ball, stopped by Virtuoso. Noli just in the air. So much aerial control from Noli this series. And the bump as well.
You can really see the type of clears, though, we're seeing out of Discombobulators, finding teammates every time they touch the ball. Meanwhile, Singularity, with all this pressure, they're just trying to force a panic clear and run away with the ball. Meanwhile, Discombobulators, they're keeping this pressure on, keeping the
how is Noli beating multiple defenders with no boost in the tank? Doing work right now, but still, the power from Discombobulators is too much. The attack overwhelms Singularity. Discombobulators on the board.
Just shot after shot, and Relating Wave just stuffs two players, forcing a goal.
The ball just froze.
I don't know how that even worked out for him, because his challenge, he didn't even flip it. He just kept his car at the same spot and stuffed him.
Discombobulators, the possession game heavily in their favor as we approach the halfway point. Already 5 shots. Singularity still looking to register one. Virtuoso pops it to the corner. Godsmilla. First touch control, second touch clear.
Another demo.
Godsmilla gets a demo as well. Now Relating Wave, the bump. Challenge from Tho. Godsmilla misses his hit. Back to Noli. Got a full tank of boost. Noli going for the backboard. The backboard clear, sends it long. Tho popping around one. Challenge. Shoots it across the field. Off the sidewall. Nachito will put it high. Backboard defended by Noli. Going for the clear off the ceiling. He gets it. But Virtuoso sends it right back into the corner.
Good patience, though, from Noli. Every time this man gets a clear opportunity, he takes it slow, goes for the possession game, and it tries to find a teammate. He's not really panicking too hard with his clears, creating a lot of stress relief for his team, but they're still trailing by 1 goal.
The rotation strong, the challenge is clean. It's a matter of time, and that one off the crossbar on demand. Virtuoso gets another one.
At what point is it just too much to handle? Discombobulators, they're putting on a clinic right now of shots. It's just back and forth, and they find one off a great pass from Nachito. The way he had vision to hit it backwards, find his teammate on that was so impressive.
It's like we're playing half-court Rocket League. Discombobulators, they are dominating Singularity in their own half at the moment.
Yeah.
Though breaking out or attempting to does get along clear.
But even when you do break out, you don't have any boost to continue forward. The bumps come through like that. What are you going to do against it? How do you counter this? The only way is to respond with more fire. You got to get in their faces of Discombobulators, win the challenges, and get more demos.
Starting to see more possession for Singularity. Noli, beat to the ball by Relating Wave off the ceiling, will come back down. A little bit of confusion. Relating Wave and Virtuoso both caught right there. Little pop up to Nachito. Virtuoso.
50.
Challenges it, kicks over to Nachito in the corner, though. Dribbling it along his own backboard, will now air dribble it to the corner. Or the sidewall, rather. Noli with a dribble, he flicks it by one. Saved by Nachito. And Discombobulators in full control from moment one. And we see the bump again. Every time we see Discombobulators go for that play, they shoot it high.
And it's a great choice because you have to force a mistake out, but here's a chance for Singularity. No, they don't even get one on the board. A complete game of starvation for Discombobulators. What a change-up, and they do it in full confidence. There was nothing, really.
They didn't give up
Singularity.
Any space at all. Discombobulators playing that full-court press, trapping Singularity in their own half, getting quality challenges, shot after shot.
Yeah.
Singularity didn't have an answer.
And if Discombobulators weren't winning a challenge, they were going for a demo to force open space. And look at, again, that pass from Virtuoso with the weird stuff. I was surprised he got that because it bounced off twice.
Yeah, I mean, you take a look. The defenders, they get the hits here. Right there, John Smilla gets a hit, Noli gets a hit, but both times Relating Wave is just there blocking the exit.
But good resilience, though. I mean, he was there. He just needed to shove his car, and I feel like if he flipped, he wouldn't have been able to get that angle as well. Kind of kept his car stationary.
And that's what you want to do, especially when you have that under part of your car. The ball just dies when it hits that. So, well-positioned. A good 50-50, and I think that's something that Discombobulators did very well this game was just their challenges.
Oh, yeah.
They continued to win it, because every time a challenge would come up, they're winning that challenge, forcing it back into the Singularity.
And they weren't hesitating at all to be in that position either, because I thought that against AS Monaco, they were so scared of getting beat the entire time, and they were getting beat because they were hesitating, but now they're coming out full confidence, they're in position, and if they can't get the challenge, like I said, they go for the demo, open up even more space.
But we still haven't seen them really make much success of the demo right into a goal. They are keeping the pressure from the demos, which is solid. We'll see if they can put together a bump into a shot on net. Most of their follow-up shots have been high. Nachito. Godsmilla will challenge, though, off the backboard, forcing Relating Wave to make a read. Tried to get it up to Virtuoso, but Virtuoso just a little too slow.
Nice double.
Godsmilla trying to double tap the shot, but it was too weak. Virtuoso will take it downfield.
How will Singularity respond to that pure starvation? I mean, I don't want to see them back down. They need to match the aggression, get in the faces of Discombobulators, and do it with confidence.
Virtuoso. Not the greatest touch. Relating Wave also still looking to get this ball out. Discombobulators were on a roll. Only game they lost, they gave up that goal at 1 second. Other than that, they've been looking quite solid.
Yeah.
Little touch will push it past Noli. Virtuoso, self-pass off the sidewall.
Oh, good demo.
Demo. Relating Wave, the last back. And he'll stretch for that save. Nachito taking out Godsmilla as well. Multiple demos for Discombobulators. A 50-50 win will push it off the backboard. And Virtuoso put the shot high. Oh, bounces to the middle. Chance for Nachito. Though with the save and the follow-up touch. Well defended by Singularity.
Oh, still more space. I mean, you can see the effect of these demos. Another one from Nachito. It's open. Relating Wave can't find it. Now Virtuoso's got a chance here. What's he going to do with it? He gets stuffed by Tho, but you can see the open space that's getting created, and the rotation is just slowed down from Team Singularity from all this aggression.
And they're just struggling to get any boost. How can you rotate? How can you put pressure on when you just can't find anything in the tank? Finally getting some boost on the attack. Relating Wave cuts it off. Virtuoso sends it to the corner. Godsmilla now attempting to start the counter. Ball pinches to the Discombobulator corner. Now a back pass from Noli. Though we'll hit it to the side. Godsmilla's retreated back, but now turns for this one. Shot towards net. Save from Virtuoso.
Good pass.
A backboard. Relating Wave was taking his time. And now a backward pass. This one's still bouncing high. Shot opportunity for Tho. Going for the double tap. Ball forced in by multiple members of Singularity.
Everybody gets thrown at the ball, but it's Tho in the end who clutches it out. He just falls on it. So many players. There were 4 out of 6 players in that span. So bunched up together, and Tho just falls on it.
Falling with style.
That wasn't even, I don't even know if that was really planned. He just had no boost left.
He knows he wants to get down there to potentially get a challenge or just make it
even
difficult
a bump
for the
could have been
defense.
nice, yeah.
Just get in the mix and see what happens. And a goal came of it. Relating Wave to the corner. Now Virtuoso slowing it down, flicks it right to Noli. Noli has boost to chase it down, going for the dunk. Ball kicks out to Tho. Tho, weak shot wide. Virtuoso blasting it towards net. Who cheated up? Where was the defense on this one?
I mean, I don't think anybody expected this shot as well. Just a huge banger off the wall. I mean, he's just driving inwards. And like you said, James, where was the rotation? Maybe somebody would have been in the backfield, but nobody thought there was going to be a cut in rotation to get that shot off.
A powerful strike. And just like that, Virtuoso equalizing for Discombobulators. But this game, a lot less one-sided. The last game, Discombobulators had a stranglehold. This game, Singularity, making it a fight.
Yeah.
Relating Wave to the corner, Noli. First touch control, tries to dribble it past, but it's back into the corner. Just bouncing. Tho taking his time to go for the hit. Virtuoso finally getting involved. Infield pass, cut off by Godsmilla, who hits it downfield. Nachito. Beat by Tho. Tho. Seems like he was going to make the magic happen. Godsmilla denied by Relating Wave on the quick turn. Virtuoso flick, stopped by Tho. Now off the ceiling, it's down. Big hit opportunity. Relating Wave goes towards backboard. Hit to the side by Godsmilla. Now in the corner. Final 30 seconds. We're still tied. Off the ceiling, Virtuoso gets a double tap off the ground. Noli.
Just off the wall.
Virtuoso. Chase it down. Gets a piece of the ball from Godsmilla. Will follow it up. Floating up to Nachito. Off the ceiling.
There's a chance.
Noli can keep it up.
Oh, he's got to dribble.
Keeps the ball alive. Going for the flick, and he's denied by Virtuoso. Tho will hit it.
Oh, they
Noli
keep it up.
Pops it up. Relating Wave now off the ceiling. Virtuoso, and that ball finally touches the ground. Singularity made it interesting.
It was a close attempt. I mean, the solo plays coming out from Noli. He had a couple of chances there himself to put one in and end this game. But so far, we're still tied up in overtime.
That double tap cut out by Nachito. Godsmilla will try to drop it down. Virtuoso coming off the sidewall. Shot. Oh my! Virtuoso in overtime. He has been so clutch, and he comes up clutch again.
And again, it's a cut inwards to get that redirect. Virtuoso doing so good of receiving every single clear that gets played to him. He finds the net. Yet again, Virtuoso, you have been on fire, my friend.
He has been. Singularity is going to have to check their apartment for an extinguisher. Otherwise, it's going to be a tough series. Virtuoso, 2 goals in this series. That one in overtime, a massive one. Even the last one, a blistering strike.
I thought it was a pinch. When I first saw that first goal,
With how hard he hit it.
Yeah, it was crazy.
No, he just smoked it.
I don't know how he got so much
that
power. I mean, it looked like a pitch, but it was all just him hitting the ball with perfect timing with that flip. And Discombobulators, this is a turnaround from the AS Monaco series. They have bounced back, found their stride, and they're shutting down Team Singularity, who, I mean, it's hard to shut these guys down, though. You saw the mechanical abilities, and Noli with Godzilla coming in as cleanup.
We saw some good opportunities for them, but Discombobulators starting to find their stride, especially Virtuoso. What an important game from him. And that can't be understated how important it is to get those key wins. Now 1 goal or 1 game away. And what a strike that was in overtime, blasting it right under the cross.
And that it was almost like a repeat because he keeps staying on the side of the wall, waiting for the clear, and he cuts in at the perfect time, always beats out the defender. He's so fast to realize that he can get a reception over there on the other end. And Discombobulators now, I believe they're 1 game away from making it into the RLCS with no rival series experience before this. These guys are fresh players.
It's the Cinderella story.
Crazy.
But you can't call it too soon. How many times have we seen this 3-1 lead?
Oh, multiple times. Now they have to do a reverse sweep, but I feel like it's easier when you have to get 3 in a row in a best of 7. Somehow, it just makes it that much more sense for these players.
I think it's still too early to call, just based off recent results that we've seen in both North America and Europe. But Discombobulators, they haven't been giving any ground to Singularity. They have been doing such a good job at keeping possession, keeping the shots coming on, getting demos, not necessarily getting demos to open up goals.
Yeah.
They're just getting the demos, taking that player off the field. And if that player has full boost, you're removing their ability to use that, which has been a big challenge for Singularity at times where they just are stuck on low boost. Yeah. And they're continuing to keep that going.
I love how they don't stop with the demos as well. I mean, we saw it earlier with the back-to-back demo play on Godzilla. It seemed like he got demoed twice in a row. You'd think after the first one they'd just stop and calm down, but no, they kept attacking the man and continued to make a play out of it because Discombobulators.
That's what you want to do.
They're not too desperate. Yeah, that's it. They're not too desperate to get a goal. They don't over-aggress, and they're still there for the shot.
So we're getting the lobby back up and going. We'll get the players in and have this next game going. Again, Discombobulators 1 game away from achieving the dream of making it to the RLCS, a team that came out of nowhere.
Literally.
And is now 1 game away from auto promotion.
You talked about it earlier, James. We made the mistake of guessing against them at the beginning of the season, and now we are finally starting to see, well, not finally, but we have been seeing this whole season of what kind of ability these new players have and newcomers. If you don't recognize the name in Rocket League, that's probably more scary than knowing what's actually ahead.
Even in North America, you look at people like Roldiz who come from, 6-mans and now like a year later go into the world stage. So it's incredible to see. And we're taking a look from earlier in this series, some highlights.
And Tho, he has been the striker. Tho continues to show up when it matters, but right now we're waiting on other teammates to show up because you have to counter Virtuoso, the MVP player so far in this series.
And then that save right off the back.
How did he get that?
That was a thing of beauty. And we have the players back in the lobby, so we're going to get this game going in just a few seconds. So if you're listening to this and you're up and about getting a snack, you better run back right now because we've got Game 5 underway.
Match point for Discombobulators, 1 game away. And Team Singularity, they're not going to go down without a fight. There's a big miss. Tho.
What do you say about that, Turtle?
I mean, what is there to say about this? Just a little bit of a misread. Relating Wave might have tried to get there a little bit too fast.
That's when you jump and you commit and you're like, oh, I can't get it. I shouldn't have jumped.
I mean, you had time, but an early goal lead for Team Singularity. And you've got to be frustrated if you're Discombobulators, but it's okay. 1 goal. They've got 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in this match.
If you're going to give one up like that, you might as well do it in the first few seconds.
Just get it out the way.
Virtuoso just faking right there like he did have boost. But Singularity wasn't buying it. Nachito getting demoed. Now a bump on Relating Wave, though, just against Virtuoso. Virtuoso with a big challenge. Noli. Virtuoso was looking for the dunk on Noli. Relating Wave does get the dunk and now sends it downfield. Noli off his own ceiling. That shot coming right in. Noli. You wonder if that touch was a wise one, Turtle.
Yeah, it was definitely just out of their favor. It was so poorly hit into the middle. You got to make some kind of a better connection. Virtuoso.
If you just leave
right
it,
there.
the ball's going to float out. It's going to float out by hitting it off the ceiling like that.
But that's a result of or not over-aggression, but from the aggression of Discombobulators. Again, even after the first goal, they made a mistake, and they keep the aggression forward, playing with confidence, and it forces mistakes out of the enemy to panic.
Noli reading Relating Wave's hit, still up above net. Singularity. They were starting to get their gear going. Though blocked by Nachito. Zero boost, the demo. Noli slows it down, pops to himself. Though coming up for the follow-up strike. Nachito staying on the backboard, a wise decision. As the defense from Discombobulators holds strong.
It has been a brick wall. I mean, I've seen so many multiple attempts from Team Singularity where they've got the finishing shot, they're coming through to hit it, and there's always a defender in the place of the goal to make a stop, cut off the angle, and they have been so consistent about it, not letting Team Singularity run away and do any solo plays that they're so known for.
Virtuoso continues to be a pain in the midfield, like you pointed out, Turtle. You see him with such speed cutting into the middle, cutting across, and throwing off the touch from the Singularity members looking to get those midfield plays.
And these guys are rookies. It's so easy to be new players in the field, go up against high-pressure situations and panic, but they stay so calm, so relaxed, and you can tell by their challenges and their patience for whenever they're going in for a challenge.
Relating Wave, send it high, though, to the sidewall. Though a rookie himself, Godsmilla been around a while.
Oh,
and that ball is just going to launch back towards net. Noli getting another goal.
He found the cut in rotation, beats out Virtuoso.
And it actually pinched off of it.
Wow. It did have the orange trail. Unfortunate for Discombobulators. Noli, everything that mattered for him right there was the speed, and he got it.
He immediately turns around and challenges, and gets a little fortunate with the pinch. But the speed is what made that opportunity happen in the first place. Virtuoso will pop it. Stop by Noli. Relating Wave will send it high, looking for a backward bounce. Leaves that ball. He didn't have enough boost to do what he wanted with it. Now Nachito forced Noli to jump. Though clear downfield. Nachito up high. Virtuoso will backflip. He'll leave it for Nachito. Nachito, the pass, and that play broken up by Noli.
Still on.
It's over to Nachito, and Nachito puts it far post. Excellent pressure from Discombobulators.
And look at the rotation coming out from Relating Wave. He turns in at midfield, gets a brilliant pass off the corner to find Nachito, and that is the key of rotations, keeping the pressure on, starving out the opponents, and just maintaining possession so that you could find an opening like that. Relating Wave, a great job from him.
Discombobulators, they gave up two tough ones this game,
what?
But Relating Wave finds the far post again for Discombobulators.
And how did he do it from this angle? This is crazy. From the corner, he snipes it. It wasn't even a power shot.
It's just one of those shots that has the perfect trajectory. You're not expecting a shot in that situation.
Too much accuracy. And it kind of dipped down as well.
60 seconds away from getting into the RLCS. The Discombobulators just have to hold on to their lead. Noli.
Oh no, the double commit.
commit. Discombobulators give away another one.
60 seconds left. You cannot be making that kind of mistake. That's so brutal to your morale right now. Discombobulators, they had it in their grasp.
And neither one of them was even close to getting
Now
them.
it's tied up.
Tough break. Nachito quickly off kickoff. Noli with the save. Over to Relating Wave. A floater. Godsmilla, not the greatest hit.
Bump.
Rebound and another save from Godsmilla. Noli. Hard hit off the corner. Virtuoso down to the middle. Nachito will send it along. Relating Wave up in the air.
Nice
Center ball.
pass.
Virtuoso. The shot saved by Tho, who had to stretch for it. Another shot saved. Discombobulators not giving up yet, but neither Singularity as they get it down to the corner.
Nice
Tho
dunk.
with the dunk over one. Lob off backboard, Nachito will hit it. It's floating up for Noli. Noli to Godsmilla, and we have overtime. Singularity have just one opportunity now to stay alive, to get the auto bid into the RLCS. Discombobulators can start the next chapter of their story here with just one goal.
That's all it takes. One mistake or one incredible shot from both teams, and that could do it for Discombobulators. Match point right now.
All up to Virtuoso. First touch control. First touch. Now stopped by Godsmilla. Noli downfield. Relating Waves last. Hit back up to Noli. Noli the shot.
Oh,
That one kicked aside. A demo on Tho. Noli challenged by Nachito. Godsmilla first to
good
it.
win.
Noli
Follow.
in the corner. Godsmilla, it's high. Follow up is denied. Virtuoso hits it down the sideline. He'll chase it down. Center ball, no one's there but Godsmilla.
Pass,
Godsmilla to Noli. Noli is denied. Rebound to Tho, and he's denied by Nachito.
Relating Wave, what a save from him. I can't believe he read that the pre-jump. Now he's in that still trying to get the clear. He manages to relieve the pressure, but now it's still on for Team Singularity.
Singularity are foaming at the mouth. They were so close in that exchange to closing out the game. But Discombobulators, their defense is stingy. 50-50 win from Nachito. Will send it back to Godsmilla. Godsmilla gets demoed, but does get it up to Tho.
What a hit.
Off the post and crossbar. Relating Wave forces it by one. Pop from Tho.
nobody's
Tho
challenging.
going for the double tap, but he's denied by Virtuoso. Now off the ceiling. Nachito downfield. Virtuoso across. We're seeing some boost steals. First challenge coming in. Godsmilla helping out. Flicking it by one. Nachito down the center of the field. Noli's there, but not out of Nachito's grip, who puts it towards net. Turned aside by Tho. And a big clear from Noli. That will relieve some pressure in the meantime. So off the corner. Relating Wave gets his jump back up off the ceiling.
Oh no, that's a good dunk.
Virtuoso buying time. Relating Wave was struggling at the moment. Relating Wave. Over to the corner. Discombobulators preparing for the attack.
It's their final test to make it into RLCS. Discombobulators, they've been holding out on defense. Virtuoso pops it up high. They haven't had too many attempts here in this overtime, but they're starting to create more here.
Relating Wave. Hits it out. A win from Virtuoso sends it towards net. Noli will pop it high. Nachito's up.
The demo.
Demo throws the last back. Virtuoso center. The challenge from Relating Wave. Now Virtuoso will send it back in off the backboard. Though not much boost, uses it all for that clear. Virtuoso and Relating Wave both go up. Relating Wave staying upfield. This one off the ceiling, though, trying to get a bump on Nachito, but Nachito evades. Noli down to Godsmilla. Ball popped above net, the bump. Nachito will send it off to the side.
Oh, Godsmilla, that's it.
The shot, and he does it for Singularity. Their hopes for the RLCS are still alive.
And he comes off a bump. You just saw him there get the flip into Virtuoso, just knocking him out the way. And then he responds and reacts to, I don't know how he got so fast up to that challenge. He had the open net right after flipping into the bump. He recovered. Godsmilla, that was such a clutch play from him. He needed to make that shot right there, or else Discombobulators, it looked like they were starting to gather their footing together and get a shot on net. And they survive here. It's still match point for Discombobulators, but Singularity, they're fighting.
And so the comeback begins. We've seen it over and over again. Singularity, even earlier today, were able to come back against Method to close out that series.
Yeah, I mean, it's scary. That's in their head. If Discombobulators were watching any of that series, they know Singularity, they're not going to give up, and rightfully so, because they are one series. This is the series. They're one series away from getting to RLCS. Either of these teams, from the play we've seen, they both deserve it right now. It's just who wants it more.
Absolutely. I think the one takeaway that we will have from this series is that both of these squads are going to give TSM and Complexity a handful.
Oh, yeah.
Either one of them that has to go and play in the promotion tournament. But Singularity showing grit and determination in that game.
Crazy.
The defense from Discombobulators was something to be commended, except for a few of those breakdowns.
Yeah.
We saw the double commit, and then we also saw that early goal that Relating Wave had given up early on. So there were moments where the defense was great from Discombobulators, but also they just gave a few away.
Discombobulators, if they can just find some glue, patch up a little bit of those holes on the defensive side, and keep their offensive strong with demos, they are going to be looking like the favorites right now to win this series against Singularity, because they can't just win off of punishing alone. You know Discombobulators are going to recover.
A better start. This one going towards net, off the crossbar. That almost was a very favorable bounce. Virtuoso to the middle. Nachito beat by Tho, but it's two Relating Wave who will send it to the corner. Godsmilla right back. Nachito trying to touch it to himself. And that one kicking hard, forcing Virtuoso to come and jump in front of the shot. We'll see if Singularity can put together a commanding attack. Had a few fortunate goals or fortunate situations that led to goals in the last game.
Yeah.
See if they can put something a little more cohesive together as they're starting to mount possession. Godsmilla, that shot, accurate as can be, top corner snipe.
Godsmilla, he got the winning goal in the previous overtime, and now he continues the streak with an upper 90. Just like you said, James, snipe to the corner. You can't get any better than that.
And that is a cohesive attack.
Yeah.
The pressure and then the shot opportunity that's put away with precision.
And you know that has got to be morale boosting to everything that Singularity are feeling right now. You know, coming off of just punish goals, you don't really feel like you earned it.
You get fortunate a few times. You think, oh, that's great, we got lucky, but you want to feel like you're the one putting those in. And Nachito puts one in for Discombobulators. Virtuoso is challenging and then just staying in the play, gets the pass out.
That pass out as well, the little touch to find his teammate in the midfield. Nachito, great vision from him. He saw his teammate coming through. Discombobulators, they keep responding right away, I feel like, when Singularity does manage to find, like you said, a cohesive attack.
And that shot, again, high. We've seen a few accuracy issues with Discombobulators. That shot could have been the go-ahead goal. Relating Wave, denied by Noli. Virtuoso, good center ball. Oh. And then the hit backwards, but what a pass that was off the corner. That's what you're looking for. Perfectly executed. Now Godsmilla in the corner. Noli jumped, but didn't have a shot. Though, bouncing it in, gets the boost steal. Godsmilla trying to get that ball to Noli. Relating Wave, a pinch, will send it out to the middle. Nachito flipping towards it. But you can tell he's got no boost and then gets demoed right when he lands. Though, back to the center.
Oh, another demo.
Noli, what will he do with it? First touch control. Jumped on by Relating Wave.
Look at all the space as well. Discombobulators. They have so much area to push up for. I feel like Singularity respecting them a little bit too much, but also getting demoed in the process. At what point are you respecting versus just you're not even in position because you're off the field the whole time?
Poor Godsmilla has been demoed so many times this series. But he got revenge with that shot earlier.
Yeah.
Godsmilla, again, contesting the ball. Though will flick it up to Noli. Noli off the corner, going for another touch, but that's broken up by Virtuoso. Though there to get possession. Singularity, an extended assault right now. Discombobulators can't find a way out of their half.
But a complete switch around from last game. I mean, we saw, like you said, James, 2 goals just kind of given to Singularity from Discombobulators. Their defense has been so much tighter this game. They've recovered greatly.
The bump play, the dunk from Tho. A close call for Discombobulators. As although the defense is holding up, Turtle, we're seeing that this is all Discombobulators can do is sit here and play defense. Struggling to get any opportunities, finally getting a few hits on the half, in the opposing half, but now it's back to the other end. Godsmilla.
Double. Oh, touch. Virtuoso, I mean, he had to get a final hit there. No boost in the tank. He manages to do so. It's all these last second hits, like you said, James, from Discombobulators. But at the same time, if Singularity can't find the finishing shot, when are they going to crumble and we're going to see a counterattack happen?
And that is something we've seen before. Teams play such good defense and then fold on the counterattack. 9 shots in favor of Singularity, just 4 for Discombobulators. It has been a one-sided game 6.
Oh no, this could be hit.
Though, keeping the ball close. Popping it by another defender. Virtuoso will turn for this. Nachito staying up. Noli, that pinch will send it out to the middle. Over Tho's head, it's going to bounce.
Still up.
Godsmilla. Now Tho bouncing hard off the wall. No one can get to it, and we've got another score, and you're in the RLCS opportunity for Discombobulators.
They just need one opening. Their defense has held up this entire game. No holes. They just need to find that finishing shot. But Singularity, it's the same situation for them to stay in and try and make it into the RLCS.
Godsmilla scored that ever so important overtime goal in the last game. Who will it be this time for Singularity, or will Discombobulators secure their spot in Season 9 of the RLCS?
Noli.
Nachito is down. Relating Wave, a big hit, but it's True Noli. Virtuoso challenging Tho in the midfield. Sends it across the field. Relating Wave, a big win. Backward bounce. Bouncing off the arc. Relating Wave.
Open.
Center ball.
Pass.
And the shot. Nachito sends Discombobulators to the RLCS.
Welcome to the big leagues. The Discombobulators have made it with no experience as a team, from rookies to RLCS players. They have worked hard, put in the work, and now it's all paid off.
From rookies to the RLCS. It can't get much better than that. Discombobulators top in the charts in league play, proving that they belong with a win here against Team Singularity.
I cannot believe that. The idea of having no experience, you know, a little bit under your belt with maybe weekly tournaments here and there, but being able to make it into the RLCS, beating out so many opponents who have been grinding and working for this most of their careers. They've been in the rivals before, and now you show up as the new guys, and you just say, hey, what's up? I'm going to take this one auto-qualified spot.
And they did that all throughout league play, Turtle. These guys were rock solid right out of the blocks. They hit the ground running, and they kept it up all season long, and now they do it with a win here against Team Singularity, automatically qualifying But it's not over for Singularity.
Nope.
These Singularity and Method will both have another opportunity next weekend to make it into the RLCS.
Yeah.
But Discombobulators, they don't have to do that. They're in.
They're relaxing now. They don't have to worry about that too much. But like you said, James, they've got to face off Team Singularity against Complexity. It's definitely going to be a tough matchup, but it's possible that the life isn't over for them. They have a chance, but you got to give it to Discombobulators. What a season for them.
Discombobulators, welcome to the big show. And to break it all down, we're going to go back to the desk. Guys, take it away.